Hey guys, we're here at the Whitewater Preserve today. I'm going to do a little volunteer work. It's Susan and Christina and myself. And we're just here. We're waiting for the rest of the people to show up. But yeah, we're up here for a few hours to help do whatever needs to be done. As you guys can see, all the trees are still intact, but there is a lot of fire damage here.
Already, we've got some volunteer efforts that are going to be specifically for post-fire things like putting plants in the ground. We're currently working on acquiring those plants and seed stock to do so. As you've all seen, the vegetation is going to come back quick. It's going to do most of the work, but there are ways that we can tweak it now, plant more things, and in a couple of years we can have multiple levels of canopy. That all can be done now to make those wetlands areas better than they were before. But in addition to those specifically post-fire things, we also have kind of a backlog of stuff that has not gotten through because we've had to do such a pivot and focus on post-fire stuff. So we are going into hiking season, so we're going to try to get our trails up in better shape for folks to get outside, which is more important these days than ever. So there's a section of our community loop trail that comes in the bottom of the parking lot here. I think we'll first go over there and work in in our groups, kind of spread out along the trail there. We can go over here and pick up gloves and tools by our workshop, and then we'll head over there and do that. After that's done, we've got more sessions towards the trail that accesses the Pacific Crest Trail to work on. So that's probably what we'll focus on today. So if everyone's ready for that, we can go over to the shop and pick gloves and tools. Cool.
It's crazy. I feel like I retired, from working, and now I'm playing. That's the way it feels.
What?
So it's nice.
But we do miss you here.
This is a great place to swim with whale sharks. And
I think, didn't you do some photos of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to practice, get all my gear on, make sure I had everything set up. I don't see the best place to do it.
Yep.
We got some extra pairs of gloves for anyone who doesn't have any. And then, predominantly we're going to be trimming things down there. So loppers are great for getting those thicker branches and stuff that's down low. There's some willows that we're going to have to cut out completely because they're just growing into the trail. So we cut them down at their base. That's what willows are great for. These shears are more for kind of the lighter stuff, kind of brush. And then definitely the rakes will be helpful to clean the trail off after we're done trimming. So if you want to divvy up and grab some of those things. The most important thing is with all these tools, when you carry them, just carry the sharp part in front of you so you can see where it's going. So basically from here, where the trail gets a little more sparse as it crosses the little creek over here, is a section that we'll work on. So a couple of things. Basically, we're trimming the corridor. Things that are in the air like this, always try to cut them at a joint in the plane. So we kind of have some loose ends here. So I'd want to trim this back down to where it comes up.
This might not be strong enough, but that one could do it. And that way we get this whole lump out at once. Yeah, there you go. Whoa. Right.
Yeah, it's 20 minutes from Canada. Coming from the desert and going here.
All right. And
That didn't go to that time.
I just like getting out.
Yeah. Okay, so this is kind of the first problem section here with that little creek crossing, and then there's more to do this with tools and bags and stuff, so they'll join this group here. But if there's anybody that wants to kind of trim that a little bit wider, the rest of the group will continue up trail with me. Okay, so I think this will be the first section we kind of work in. Anywhere from back where that kind of rabbit brush was growing into the trail right around this bend here, up to here. I think this will be a section and we can continue to bump down the trail. But if we want to spread out along this line, trimming back these trees, I'm kind of widening the trail from some of the small stuff. I think that's what we can start with. I really like these alders here, so I think we'll just trim off the branches that are coming into the trail.
Okay.
But we'll leave them growing nice and straight up and tall, because eventually they'll be good shade here.
And that's all we can need is a lot of shade.
Yeah.